In this video, I'm going to show you what's going on in the stock market, and we're going to be looking at if this is just a pullback or is it the top in the markets. And so if we are looking at this to be just a pullback before a continue higher, we wouldn't want our MACD to look like this, as it is in a bearish divergence. And we've been looking at this for a while now. So, last time that we did get down below the red 10 simple on the monthly on a pullback would be, let's see, right here in 2022. So we did go under it and kind of stayed below it. And so if we do jump down to the weekly time frame, we can see that we are at the green 55 EMA. And the last time we went down to the green 55 EMA is right here, and it did pop it up for 2 green candles. So, and the time before that, it went to the green and followed through. And, the time before that, let's see, it did get to the green and popped it up a little. And then right here came to the green and popped it up. So, not too confident saying it's going to pop up, but it is looking like it could pop up right here. And if we do a little projection tool, and this will kind of extrapolate out what's happened, and we can put it in the future to get an idea of what's going on. And so if we do it like this, we can see that we could definitely pull back into this region and then pull back up higher. And as you can see, we topped out in January 22, and we didn't bottom until October of 22. So almost a full year of downs. And here we are, it's February 25, we topped out. And so December bottom, that would line up with the past. And, if we do look at the times when we do pull back, we did have a 28% pullback right there. And then the time before that, we did have a 37 or 36%. And then the time before that, this one doesn't really count, but it was 20%. And the time before that was 16. But, the one that you really got to watch out for is ones like these in a recession. And, it did pull back 57%. And so that is something to keep in mind, that we could go 57 to 14% on average on these bear market pullbacks. So where we're at right now is only 10%. So you would think we would at least go down 14, 15, and then, maybe even worse. So definitely something to keep in mind there. And again, this is just for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. So, and if we do jump down to the daily, as you can see, we are very low on the RSI, as it is now all the way down to 18. So that is very low on your daily RSI, and as well as volatility looking like it's topped out. So if volatility cools off with your RSI down low, definitely points it to popping back up a little bit in the short term. And then in the low time frames, like a 6 hour, we are showing some green in the background, which does mean this is very low. And so, we could see a little move up, but definitely don't want to be front running these, in my opinion. But when we do look at the daily, there is some obvious stuff going on, as we can do a trend line right here, and put the magnet on. And so we kind of have this one, as well as there's also a second one kind of going on. So we do have this, and then also catching the bottom side is going to be from here to here. So we do have a pretty good channel to look at here, and it is a descending broadening wedge, so it is more likely to break to the upside. And so if we do take a measured move off of this, kind of grab it in the middle, that would be 3%. So, you know, if it did break to the upside, that would put it back up to 594. And then if we did go to the downside, 3%, that would put SPY somewhere around 530. So it's a pretty big range, but definitely could see it happening later this week. And so with that being said, on the S&P, we will check out the biggest mover yesterday, which was Tesla. And so when we look at Tesla, it is very low down on the RSI, as we are now at 16. So 16 on your daily RSI, and then 1, 2, 3 drives, a bullish divergence, working on a fourth one. So, you know, could pop it back up to 260 on this move. But I don't feel too confident about it, just because it's, you know, the trend's down. So, but if we look at the weekly time frame, as we've been watching this one pretty close, we did have bearish divergence at the top, as you can see, and we are getting followed through with volatility expanding. So as long as volatility is expanding, we should see the move continue. But this is a high time frame, and the monthly is below the RSI. So, but we are at the monthly green 55 EMA, and last time we got down there, it did wick back up before continuing. So definitely something to watch for there. And when we look at the 6 hour, we can see a little bit of bullish divergence. So definitely some room to pop it back up. And the next biggest mover is going to be Coinbase, as it had a huge day yesterday. It was down like 16% right here, and that was all off of the 6 hour, losing the RSI right here, and then bang. So hopefully we'll get some more moves like that soon. But right now it's looking like sideways and maybe up on everything. But you know, overall on the trend, I'm bearish until the bottom gets put in a year from now. So if I sound bearish all the time, that's probably why. And then the next biggest mover is probably going to be Ethereum. And Ethereum did lose the daily RSI right here in a pretty good move down. And we look at the 6 hour, we are kind of going sideways. So not much to get off of that. But when we do look at the weekly, it's kind of like Tesla. You know, these are potential reversal regions, but probably just a lower high in the main scheme of things. So definitely something to watch for on that. And Nvidia's been making pretty good moves, so we'll check it out. And again, the bearish divergence on the monthlies finally getting played out if you've been sticking with us for a while. And there's even some more news about the AIs. There's another AI company even better than DeepSeek. So could be seeing some of that stuff going on is why it's pulling back, but who knows. We are getting low down on the daily 377, and the 6 hours looking like it could pop it back up. And looking at Tesla on the 2 hour, we are looking like it's about to cross back up off the RSI with bullish divergence. So 250 soon in Tesla potentially. And we can check out Bitcoin. So Bitcoin on the daily, again, all the stocks are looking pretty similar. They've had a nice run down, and could see a pop back up here for a lower high to get put in. Bullish divergence on the 6 hour. So yeah, looks like we could see a little bit of upside today in the markets, but stocks like Caterpillar, they're about to cross down. So a little bit of rotation going on in the markets, and so yeah, Coinbase up 7%. So we're seeing it play through right now. So thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe. Have a great day. See y'all tomorrow.